What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped. So, now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso. Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Levioso!
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grin.
Understood, Prof.
Again, well done. All right.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the...
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling and I didn't expect a new student to be so Then again, perhaps this...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You know...
Exclusive and
Excellent. Knew I was right. If you want to get the most, whether it's joining a secret duel, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if you'll... Look for Luke and Brattle. Till next time.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Levioso.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I'd offended you, Praxia Bowl. As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Revelio. Revelio.
Look at your hair, your complexion. Whatever it is, they'll all want to know your secrets. Dear me, you are a lost cause, aren't you?
Revelio.
You should see your face! Oh, this piece is just a startle.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just...
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must...
I'm flattered to hear that.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you.
How does Crosswand...
You show up, I'm at... It's our way of and...
Of course.
I agree. Besides, in Crosswand, your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. So...
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso.
Nice work. Sebastian, there's strong competition.
Brilliant.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? I'd wait...
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. In that regard.
Professor Ronan.
In fact, Professor... Now, regard, we've arranged to...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Oliver, you've managed your...
Can you tell me more?
J. Pippin's post. Professor Sharp...
I've never heard of it.
A spellcraft is a... I shall explain more about them.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are... Mr. Ollivander is a... I would trust no one.
I'm eager.
Very well. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. He'll keep you...
Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach?
Indeed I do, and fixes things right up. More, as Professor Weasley mentioned, a number of your professors have agreed. I have arranged some...
Why must I first?
No lesson or lecture can come. Such experience...
I'll start on the top.
Revelio.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
Revelio.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Brilliant. Revelio.
trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I complete.
Marvelous. Let us give you... Remember to be deliberate.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heart.
Revelio.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Into Blackstone. Not that I'd want to go in.
Ugh. What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem... Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one...
Have you gained any insights about them?
I did discover that casting Lumos has...
If I have the time, I may look.
I've been racking my... Do come and
Lumos.
find me if you stumble.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I adore friendly.
Hogwarts is a second home to me. Really mastered that one, haven't you?
Revelio.
This looks like the location from the painting.
That's the last time I ever...
What could be so special about it?
Right down.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Wish I could see what Hogwarts
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Wish I could sneak it.
Have you ever seen anything outside the castle?
Lenora, I saw...
You did? How?
I found the location depicted.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad someone figured. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio. Revelio.
What was that for?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented the powder.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Protego! Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you. Is this your first?
It is.
Well, I shall. Hogsmeade's a charming little... I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd...
Revelio.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Accio. Revelio.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely.
Revelio.
It's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio. Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met Holmes before?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Revelio.
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he'd improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Honestly, one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
So how would you like to do?
Yes.
Perfect. And a short list. I just have to... Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon?
Matilda's student. I take it you've had...
I'm afraid...
Ah, but you will. Of course it is not. Stay the course.
That's certainly something.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredible, but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, a potting table and a potion station.
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing... Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Sometimes the prefect sits next to me.
Revelio.
Not again.
I'm well suited to count the money. I'd love it.
Maybe
Revelio.
I can always rely on my
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. It's my first... Professor Weasley's...
Is it not the most Is it? Well. What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
Dropped a flobberworm down my...
Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there.
Revelio. Accio. Pardon me, sir.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Revelio.
I was a late bloomer.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. Curious indeed. How intriguing. 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 Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sense this will...
A match. Your connection seemed...
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand and the bond between you and your... Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to...
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Just because you know Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
Could have got...
Very sorry, Father. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Huh!
Levioso. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent. I did. So I...
Away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening them at all? Keep at it! We'll wear them down eventually. What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repair.
Go and see what he wants.
Revelio. Reparo. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do much. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Prepare. Revelio. Prepare.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. Allow me to introduce myself. I should like to thank you.
I was happy to.
Frankly, you just... I own Gladrags Wizardwear, and as I suspect...
That's very...
Nonsense! Now, let's... Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butter... Huh?
Nice, Ellie. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. Revelio.